That leather there, that's two shoulders of leather, which used to cost 49 bucks a piece. And this 6 bottles of dye, which I used to get for 6 bucks each. I spent almost 200 bucks on this dye and that leather. And then we went to Sam's, and I would have not spent that much money if I had known how much food had gone up. You know, we've been eating out of a freezer for a long time, trying to eat our way through the food that we had in it, because we need to empty it out. Anyway, so it's been quite a while since we've bought meat. And we went to Sam's, and my God, we didn't get anywhere near the meat we needed, because it has just about doubled since the last time we bought meat. So it has been just an insane, aggravating, frustrating day. I had so many people do mean, stupid things to me in Sam's and on the road, tailgaters, and the shock of spending that kind of money on stuff I need for the knife shop. So I took a picture of Helen Walton's quotation, and it's a direct quote from Helen Walton. So I'll put it in here, and I'm not going to stop and go look at it, but it's something like, you can tell by how a person has lived their life based on how much they scattered, not how much they scattered, not how much they gathered. And I'm sitting here counting freaking pennies, trying to figure out in Sam Walton's store how I'm going to pay for enough meat to carry us through next month and afford to buy gas at the same time. And I look up there, and there's Helen Walton lecturing me on not being a good person because I need to scatter more. And I Googled, while I was standing in line, how much Helen Walton died with, and it was 16.4 billion with a B dollars. Okay, that is insulting to have that little quotation on the wall right in front of the cash registers, with all them people counting pennies and putting things back because they can't afford it. And then that woman died with $16.4 billion. So I said something like that on my Facebook page, right? And I should be able to just have my opinion on my Facebook page, but no. I had somebody argue with me that I'm not even going to go into it. I'm in freaking awe that anybody would not get what I was saying. And then I said to the person, well, we just have to agree to disagree. I thought, well, that'll be it. I'll take the high road. And no, that was not good enough. They had to come back and drop me a whole bunch of biblical knowledge about how wrong I was and how I need to think things through before I make a statement on my own freaking Facebook page. So the whole day was like that. And then the very last kick in the face, all of our dogs are old. And I'm only down here for a minute. I just came down here to park my truck and put my $200 worth of stuff away. And Sunny got stung by a bee. Sunny is our oldest dog, and she's the most delicate dog. And we have to take the best care of her because she's on her last legs. So I got this Facebook person, arguing with my opinion, basically. And then I get this dog with a bee sting. The whole day was like that. And we never even did get to Walmart because we couldn't leave with our dog being in that kind of pain. So we gave her Benadryl, and we have pain pills for her. But we can't leave because she's allergic to bee stings, and we have to, stay here and make sure she's breathing. We can't bring her in the store. So we're going to get up early And there's another damn day gone going to Walmart. So there's 2 days I've got nothing done. And on top of that, I've had a terrible day, and a person on Facebook who is determined that I don't have a right to speak my mind and them not argue with me. Don't bother going there or arguing with them. I've known this person a while. I just didn't know they were this determined to force their views on somebody else. It's different if I went to their Facebook page and said that, and then she argued with me. But when I say something on my Facebook page, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I have a right to my opinion without having to argue with people on my Facebook page. I experienced this one other time. It was many, many years ago, and it was one of my siblings' daughters took issue with a joke I made. And the joke was, remember when Bruce Jenner had first decided he wanted to be a girl, right? And then he rear-ended somebody on the interstate. And I said on my Facebook page, he's not even a woman yet, and he's already driving like crap. You know, I don't believe that. My wife drove an 18-wheeler and never had a wreck. It's just a joke. Well, a sibling, I'm not going to say which one, their daughter, give me all kinds of shit on my own Facebook page for Jana. Called me intolerant, insensitive, and I said the same thing to her. Don't you think I have a right to make a joke on my Facebook page? You have a right to not come to my Facebook page. Anyway, she wouldn't let it go. And you know what I did? I went to my Facebook page and I deleted every single thing I'd ever said or done, every picture. And I didn't have nothing to do with Facebook for about 6 years. Then a couple years ago, I started up BC Blades because I just wanted to have a place to put my pictures of my knives and stuff like that. And, I swore I was not going to do anything else but put pictures of my knives up and my poems. And it started again. People come to your Facebook page and want to argue with you about your opinion on your Facebook page. So, anyway, it's been that kind of a shitty freaking day. And it's just been one thing after another. It started like that. And the icing on the cake was Sonny getting stung. So I'm sorry you have to start your Saturday morning like this. But the next few clips you're going to see are a very cranky old man in a bad mood complaining. So I'm sorry. And, forgive me. And maybe I shouldn't even put this up. I'm going to anyway. Because, my life is pretty much an open book. And normally I'm a very happy guy. And when I'm here making knives, I'm extremely happy. But when I have to go out and be a part of this world, it pisses me off. Tomorrow morning, bright and early, before the sun is up, we're going to be at Walmart to finish our shopping. And then the only time I'm leaving is Tuesday. One of our PGR members passed away. And we're going to go stand, at the cemetery and honor him with flags and salutes. He was a veteran. And I'm going to not leave my gate as much as possible. And I think that's why I like YouTube, because it sounds weird, but I like you people more than I like anybody outside my gate. I know how weird that sounds, but I don't like leaving my gate. And the older I get, the less patience I have with the world. So, have a good Saturday. I'm going to. This is all behind me. By the time you see this, it'll be a different day. We're going to run to Walmart, get that shopping done, and I'm going to come home and get right to work making a sheath for that big machete. And then I did get some, it's not gray. They don't make a gray stain, but they make this smoke black. And he told me that if you're very careful and you thin it with water and you use an airbrush, you can make it come off as gray. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'll thin it 50-50 and I'll hit it with some gray. 50-50 black smoke is what it's called. It's not gray. We'll see. All I can do is try. Alrighty, y'all. Have a good Saturday. And the next clips, I'm very sorry. but bear with me. Sunday will be a better day. $189 worth of stuff. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, and all I asked for was a barbecue sandwich.
Oh, we can't afford a barbecue sandwich. You ate yesterday. This is the Honda dealer. I almost feel sorry for them. They've got no cars, man. None. They've got some used cars and a few colors that nobody would ever dream of buying. But it used to be hard to get in here. They had so much vehicles. And actually where I bought this. Okay, now what is it? What is the speed limit here?
I think it's 45.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go 45. But boy, I tell you, this road and on the interstate coming over here, I was doing exactly the speed limit and people were flying up on my butt, mad as hell that I was doing the speed limit. There's just no cops on the interstate anymore. They don't write tickets for speeding. That's just a thing of the past. It's whatever.
Well, if I was a cop, I wouldn't be on the interstate. If you pulled somebody over, somebody would run over and kill you.
It's 35. That's a 35 mile an hour speed limit. I'm going 45. And I got people that want me to hurry up.
Well, yeah, they opened this up to airline.
Right.
So people are using this to
It's a side road between Swan Lake Drive and Airline Drive. And, yeah.
And, they already sold all this property, so they're fixing to start building.
Oh, yep, they're moving businesses out here. What's it called? Commercial flight? When businesses can't stay in business in one area because of theft and violence and store shootings and parking lot robbings.
And cops won't go into that area.
Yeah, and cops quit going in that area. Then they move out. So anyway, that's what's going on here. Okay, you want to see absolutely ridiculous? This and that. It's $40 of hamburger meat. That's insane.
Look, this has gone up. It was 13 and change the last time I was here, and it's 18 and change.
Wow, $5.
That's been
Incredible.
a month. That was a month ago.
A month ago they were 13, now they're 18 and change. Incredible.
That's way more than like half.
I hate leaving my house and going to town. I hate going to town. A friend of mine has a t-shirt that says, I used to be a people person, but people ruined that for me. And I want to wear that t-shirt everywhere I go. I made a couple of observations. Helen Walton,
Incoming.
the Walmart heiress, she has a quote on Sam's wall. And the quote is, it's not how much you gather, but how much you scatter. And I Googled how much money Helen Walton had when she died. 16.4 MFN dollars, billion dollars. 16.4 billion with a B dollars. How could anybody have the audacity to lecture anyone about scattering and not gathering when you die with $16.4 billion to your name? F you, Helen Walton. And then there's a guy with a rebel flag baseball. Yeah, what is this?
Look.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Rain! Oh please, rain in Wascom.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't care if how you feel about rebel flags, and you all know how I feel about the Second Amendment. I'm carrying a pistol, baby. You got a pistol?
I'm strapped.
She's strapped. I'm strapped. But we don't. What is her song? Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Poncho and Lefty. Okay, there's a reason that's part of a song. Open carry is just fine, but when you got a rebel flag hat, a rebel flag t-shirt, and you got a freaking Glock with a 33 magazine, 33 round. Did you see the kid?
No, I missed that.
He had a Glock with a 33 round magazine sticking out of it, open carrying.
In Sam's?
In Sam's.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean neither. And then he's got to he's a little tiny guy, and he's got to make this prolonged eye contact with anybody that looks at him. He's a freaking troublemaker looking for trouble is what he is. And he gives legitimate, respectable people that respect others, gun owners, a bad name. And it's people like him that make the anti-gunners freak out and try to prevent the rest of us, normal people, who don't feel we have to go flashing our pistols in front of people all the time. And then wearing, you know, at this point, you gotta know that the rebel flag is offensive to an enormous amount of people on this planet. And you may have the opinion, well, I don't care, it's about heritage, not hate. Well, whatever, dude. Whatever. The rebel flag is offensive to an awful lot of people.
Well, it's an incitement. You're
right.
not allowed to go into a theater.
And there's only one reason he's wearing her. He probably doesn't know a thing about history, but he's wearing the rebel flag because it incites people. And he's going to come across the right person, and he's going to have to pull that clock with a 33-round magazine in it. And then hire a lawyer. And, I mean, it's somebody just looking for trouble. Anyway, today was not a...
I can't believe I just said, where was he? Where'd you see him?
In Sam's, son. He was in Sam's. While I was waiting on you. Okay, here's another thing. I'm pushing 480 pounds of water. That's how much water we got. 480 pounds of water on one of these big carts, right? In Sam's. I'm pushing it down the aisle. And this lady comes from a side aisle, pushes her cart out in front of me, and then stops her cart and walks away and leaves her cart right there in the middle of the freaking aisle. And I had to put all kinds of brakes on to keep that 480 pounds of water from hitting her. God, I'm so glad to go home. And you still want to go to Walmart.
I'm going to Walmart.
We didn't even go to Walmart yet. God, I hate leaving my house.
Turned into a grouchy old man.
Well, people are sucking more and more.
Well, I know, but it ain't all about you.
Well, it ain't about me, but it's about everybody else, that's for sure. I'm tired of dealing with people. And then on top of that, the stuff I usually buy at Tandy costs me pretty much double what I usually spend. I spent almost $200 at Tandy for leather and dye. Jeez.
I bought the same amount. I bought the same thing I bought the last time I went to Sam's. I mean, exactly. And I spent $50 more. How do they figure it that stuff has only gone up 3 or 4%?
Yeah, 17% is what they say. All the experts say 17%, but how can you spend $40 on hamburger meat that you spent $20 on last year?
Well, I don't think we paid that much.
Incredible. So you're gonna have to eat less, huh?
You know, I barely eat meat
You
anymore.
don't eat much, that's for sure. I don't know how you can do all you do
I can't eat a piece of chicken.
on a little bit of food you eat. You need more calories.
I do eat a lot of junk, but I have absolutely lost my taste for meat.
Even your little doll hands are getting smaller.
I do not have doll hands.
You have doll hands.
Those are working person hands.
Little tiny doll hands.
It fits this Glock just fine.
That's true. As long as your trigger finger can reach the trigger.
That's it.
Okay, we're going home. We're not leaving the house for a while. Well,
No, I'm good.
we're going to unload these, and then we're going to Walmart.
So you'll have more video.
I'll have lots more video to share with you. Lots more old man complaining. So see you at Walmart.
Friday afternoon.
Oh yeah, Friday afternoon. Why not wait till it's Friday, hon, before we go do 5 stores worth of stuff?
I've been
Good
trying to go
idea.
to Walmart for 2 weeks.
Okay, I wanted to go on a Monday at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you said
They're
not.
not even open at 3
Okay,
o'clock
we'll sit in their
morning.
parking lot, and the second they open their doors, we're in and out of there for all the rest of the people wake up. And
I've run out of cream
he didn't want to go on a Monday.
because they're always out.
And then
stuff.
Tuesday, I didn't want to go. And then Wednesday, neither of us wanted to go.
Wednesday is payday for
Yep.
Social Security and
Yep.
disability. So you got all them old people in there. You barely get along with them.
Oh, I can get along good with old people.
No,
We get along great. Oh, God. I'm here twice a day, folks. Don't forget to tip your waitress.